Well, it's Good Friday. And Good Friday around 2,000 years ago was a big deal. This day in Jerusalem, there's a lot of people in town, a lot of ruckus going on, but you can smell it. The smell of death, people are excited. We look down the road, and just north of the Damascus gate, we see some men coming down with soldiers. Two of these men, we kind of recognize they're notorious criminals, and well, they've been in trouble many times, and we've heard about it in Jerusalem. This third guy, he's from this town called Nazareth, north of Jerusalem. And we've been watching him for the past 3 years. He's been doing some odd stuff, odd to us. A man walking on the water will get your attention. Not only does he walk on the water, but he speaks to the wind and the waves, and it obeys him. He's cast out demons. He says he's the Son of God. As we notice these three guys coming down the road, Jesus, he could barely walk. In fact, he had to get someone to carry his cross. His name was Simon of Cyrene. And as we look at Jesus, I mean, the guy can barely take a step. He's bloodied. The book of Isaiah says that he's so disfigured from the beatings, and his beard being plucked out from the roots, and his face is swollen, that he doesn't even look human. Isaiah says that he looks so bad that we hide our face from him. He can barely walk, he can barely take a step, and he gets to this place called Golgotha. And at Golgotha, we see there are 3 crosses there on the ground. They laid Jesus on the cross. He doesn't fight against them. They allow him to place his arm on each side of the cross. They drive the nails into his hands and into his feet. There's a verse in Isaiah 53, verse 7. And it says this phrase, he was afflicted. Now, I'm not that much of an English buff, but I do know this. That's a passive verb. What that passive verb means is this. He allowed himself to be afflicted. If you want to see a story of this, it's in the Gospels, and they've come to arrest Jesus at the Garden of Gethsemane. Peter gets upset. He takes out his sword. He's aiming for the guy's head, but he just gets his ear. And Jesus rebukes Peter and says, those who live by the sword will die by the sword. And he does this amazing thing on the night of his betrayal. He picks the ear up from the ground, puts it back on the guy's head, and he's healed. And then he says these words, Peter, if I wanted to, I could call 12 legions of angels and make these guys toast. That's 72,000 angels. He allowed himself to be crucified. So on Good Friday, we see Jesus. He's bloodied. He's been pierced for our transgressions. He's been beaten. He's been scourged. He's bloodied. He doesn't even look human. We call it Good Friday. The reason we call it Good Friday is because Jesus took the condemnation, he took the scourgings, he took the justice that I deserved, and he put it upon his own body. Happy Good Friday.